Welcome back, and thanks for stopping. I'm just going to get it right out in the open. I planted 36 zucchini plants. And yep, usually when I tell people, they give me this look like, and then they shake their head a little bit in disbelief like, do you know what a zucchini plant produces? Although I do enjoy eating zucchini, there's a lot of other reasons why I planted so many zucchini plants. The first 3 rows here are my yellow squash, which I consider a zucchini. They grow about the same. The second 3 are going to be the striped zucchinis, and the end ones over here, they're going to be just the regular dark zucchinis. To be honest, it's been so doggone dry this summer. I think we've only gotten about 1.5 inches of rain in the last 2 months, or since the middle of May actually. And we've done some watering in the garden, but you can see with the corn how it's all shriveled up, and we've watered that quite a bit, but it just doesn't seem to get enough water. And the zucchinis are slowing down. However, I'm confident we should be able to find 1 or 2 in here yet. There's one. All right, come on. There's another. Some of these yellow squash, they're getting affected by the drought pretty bad. So we'll help the plant out and pick some of these fruits off. There's a striped one. Now these striped ones, these are an Italian heirloom version. The Italians, they're extremely good at making pasta and ingredients where they're super flavorful. And these, if you pick them off the vine and you take a bite out of them, they're super sweet. You don't even need salt, you don't need to cook them. They're super good just raw. Now let's get down to the real reason why I planted 36 zucchinis. On my farm, I've got a bunch of different animals, and pigs especially, I think it's one of their favorite foods. They'll usually eat a zucchini before they even eat their regular food. Let's give one to Red and Callie, huh? Hey Callie, you want a zucchini? Huh? You want a zucchini? Come on. Hey Red, you want a zucchini? Here you go. There you go, Callie. Not only is a zucchini healthy, but when you give it to an animal, pigs don't sweat, and they do have all the water they can drink. But when you give them a zucchini like this, there's a lot of moisture that's in there, and I'm confident that it helps hydrate them while they enjoy a nice little treat. And there's the little monsters. There's one of them. How are the rest of you guys? Huh? How are the rest of you guys? Well, Callie had one little guy that he's struggling a little bit, and I'll go into detail here in a minute. I gotta go get him some milk to keep him hydrated. I'll be right back, buddy. Now this little guy, he ended up getting stepped on when he was younger, and he ended up getting a bacterial infection, and so what it did was it caused an arthritis type of effect in his joints. So he has a little bit of difficulty getting around. So I've been hand feeding him. Oh, he's thirsty. And with animals staying hydrated, he's kind of a class act. All right, buddy. Take it easy. So what I do, if you remember come here. If you remember in other videos, I said that I don't like vaccinating animals unless it's absolutely necessary. And with this little guy, it was absolutely necessary. Will he make it yet? I don't know. But I'm going to give him every option that I can to survive. You can kind of see a little bit of a scar on his leg here. And he can squirrely around a little bit. But we got to keep him hydrated. So 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and night, I come out here with some milk, and then I soak some grains for him in some milk. Try and get him to eat some of that. Here's some grainy stuff. And try and help him survive. How's that taste, huh? How's that taste? Pretty good? And with that bacterial infection, I gave him a penicillin type of stuff, and it did take care of it, but the bacterial infection that he had, I don't know that he's ever going to get over the arthritic stuff in his joints. Yep. I'll show you a little more on the baby pigs in another video, because I want to show you what else loves zucchini. Chickens. Chickens love zucchinis and yellow squash. They're like monsters. Alright, let's get some to the other group. We'll give this striped one here to these older girls. It doesn't take them long. Well, the pigs are done eating their zucchinis. The chickens will be done in about five minutes. And I like to give each of them, the pigs, I give them about 2 to 4 a piece each day. So each of them gets, so I give the pigs about 8 zucchini. And then the chickens, I give them about 2 per pen. So 4 of theirs. So between 8 and 12 zucchini and yellow squash, I like to feed the animals each day. So with 36 zucchini plants, they actually have a hard time keeping up with the amount of zucchini that the animals can eat. And if you haven't been a successful gardener, I would recommend zucchini. Zucchini is one of the easiest plants to grow. It doesn't die well, it produces a lot. So if you ever feel like you need some success in the garden, plant a few of these. Oh, and by the way, if you've never eaten zucchini, I would highly suggest baking it. And then you sprinkle a little bit of cheese on there, and then you do a broil where you get just a little bit of a black crust on the top of them. It brings out the sweetness in them, and they are phenomenal. Baking is probably my favorite way of eating zucchini. Well, as you can tell, it is hot, it is dry. Looking at the corn, I've got a few other things to get done out here, and then I'm going to go in and get a drink of water. So goodbye for now, and thanks for watching.